Oops. Prepping, prepping, prepping. Howdy, Pumpkin Pals. Howdy, Q. Gosh darn, thank you for always showing up. How are the planes? How are the trains? How are the automobiles? Let me know if my audio's funky today. I'm just getting some stuff prepped. My desk is kind of crowded. This is fun. I do enjoy having you and others around. Well, like craft stuff. I wish I could do it for all my videos, but unfortunately I can't. Needs to be a little darker. We're doing Shadow the Hedgehog today. Hopefully I can kind of pump him out before. I decided to do since I did Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, I'm going to do all the Sonic Heroes teams. Church! There was a tiny Jesus that died on the cross? That's insane. Your little world is just getting more complex as we speak. Yeah, like I said, I'm waiting for the day I can start doing miniatures. But you know what? If I ever did do a miniatures, like city, I'd probably just put Gundams in it. Some kaiju. You know, the good stuff. I think that's a good... I need to be a little darker. Shadow's got quite a dark face compared to Sonic's muzzle. I could also just not try to go for accuracy. But what kind of world would we be living in if I didn't try to be perfectionist about it? Whee. I don't like working with this clay, but I do like stretching it. Everyone needs to go pick up some cheap air dry clay from their local Dollar General and just have fun with it. I think that's dark enough. Probably too dark now, but it is Shadow. What's a Mateo? How are you today? Not quite slime. Motor and Tahoe. Motor and Tahoe. What does that mean? Do you have a tiny Tahoe? I've been to Tahoe. It's quite a nice little town that over by them lakes. All right, let's see. Let's compare his head size to that of Sonic so that we kind of get these roughly the same. Should really start putting hashtaggies on these streams. This is air dry clay. I'm not doing slime. Oh. You got a place there? Sorry, that's a joke. It's a show I like. Anyway. All right. Yeah, let's make that about the same size. I really wish my camera wouldn't be out of focus like that. Thank you. How do you pronounce that? It's VCNJ VVD. VDV? That's the Russian Air Force, I believe. VDV. Sniba privyet. And I think I'm going to make his head kind of like that. Howdy, Jordan. How are you today? Do you like Sonic the Hedgehog? Because that's what I'm working on right now. Well, I'm working on Shadow the Hedgehog. I already made Sonic. He's right here. If I'm not talking loud enough, just let me know. Because I do that sometimes. You know what? Whoops. Hey, but it says sloth. All right, I'll call you Ryan. Hi, Ryan. How you doing? I bought specifically for this black clay. I'm not going to mix it this time. Pardon my chicken. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jordan. I'm liking these so far, too. I wish I liked motors and fast cars. I just like motorcycles and airplanes. I want to fly an airplane eventually. I've always wanted to get my pilot's license. Thank you, Ryan. What? Wait. Oh, hold on. Don't make me pronounce Chinese. What's Jin Chao? Don't make me pronounce Anglicized Chinese. Not that I can read it in the actual language. Yay! It's nice. I don't usually have this much people. I just have my awesome regulars. Actually, since it's Sonic, or Shadow, he should be. Oh my God! Is that? I'm so bad at this. Is that Vietnamese? Oh, cool. Don't. Yeah, I've always wanted to fly one. Well, thank you for stopping by, Ryan. And thank you, Jordan. That's awfully kind. Oh, no. You know what? You can keep going, man. Here, I'll tell you what. I don't know what this says. But I'll pin it. There. All right. So for this guy, I did like a regular hedgehog doing a little sleep. I think for Shadow, I'm going to try to do him in a little ball. So sometimes hedgehogs sleep in little balls. And it's really cute. Lime Phlegmatic Dottie. Hello. Howdy, how you doing today? Okay. So is his body roughly the same size? No. That's okay. I'm going to add more spikes, I think. Chillaxin, that's really cool. Take care, Jordan. That's actually kind of the vibe I want to give out on this channel. I want everybody to chillax. Chillaxing's good for you. School sucks. Have fun. I'm kidding. School is very good for you. Oh, that's gonna look so funky. I'm gonna maybe do it like that a little bit more. So he's kind of... I don't know Roblox. I'm a 31-year-old woman I know Sonic the Hedgehog, and I know all these guys up here. Oh, I forgot to put featuring Dante from Devil May Cry on my latest video. All right. Should I put him on something so you can see him better? Oh, quiero bonito cassetto, not video cassette. That's a regular cassette. There we go. I'm gonna make I gotta talk like a regular person, and then I gotta make room for his shoes. I'm gonna make him his big old shoes. So that's gotta do that. My computer's trying to go to sleep. I think Sonic still is cool. Oh no, not another child. I get a lot of kids on here. It's not that I don't want the kids on here. It's just I really wish you'd stop telling people your age if you're not a 30-year-old man just pretending to be a child. That's not safe. I don't know if your parents taught you about computer literacy. Oh my gosh. I just purchased this, and it's also very like crumbly, like when I dye it myself. It's not like slick like the white clay. Oh, it must just be the pigment. I wish I could make a video game. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. Ooh. Alright, I lied. Don't just go to the Dollar General and buy whatever clay. Just do this one. And dye it yourself. Because I haven't worked with the other colors, and this black one is not cool. Alright, I gotta get this the right shape. So excuse me while is he gonna look cute? I think he's gonna look cute. Oh, you know what? It's kind of stiff. No, you're cool. I'm just average. People who take the time to stick around here, they're the cool ones. They're my inspiration. People who drop a like and sit and chat. You know, you don't have to do that, but you do it anyway, and that's really neat. Alright, let's try to get this kind of... If you're tired, you should go to bed. If you're not a 30-year-old man and you actually are 9 years old, you need to be sleeping because you need to activate those growth hormones. Because they only activate when you're sleeping. Did you know that? Well, now you do if you didn't. Oh, this sounds cute. I like it. I'm gonna paint on details so he doesn't look like an amorphous blob. Oh, don't do that. I got cut my nails again. Covered in red again. Oh, from the paint that I mixed. He looks like a little nigiri. He looks like sushi. Sushi hedgehog. His inner ear is also... Yeah, it's also that color. Okay, so we're gonna make him some ears. Use a little bit. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Yes, always good. What happened? What did I do? Oh, thank you, Ahmad. I don't believe that. EQ is my #1 fan. Best guy. EQ, what did I do? Are you mad at me? I don't say baby girl unless I'm scolding a younger person. But I appreciate it anyway, Ahmad. Am I pronouncing that right? Ahmed. Alright, little ears. There's a streamer I watch. He's an older Australian man, and he does a lot of preaching. And I like to watch him because he says some really interesting stuff. Oh, like a baby. Oh. It does look like a baby. I hope so. There's kind of supposed to be like little baby sleeping animals. Except for my little bastard right here. He's just a little bastard. His little claw fell off. I'm so sad. I don't know where it is. I have to make a new one. Alright. This playlist is cool, but there's not enough stuff from Sonic Adventure 2, and that's my favorite Sonic game, because I'm old. And that's what all the old people like, is Sonic Adventure 2. So if you ever meet an old person and you're trying to relate, just bring up Sonic Adventure 2. Gets them every time. Oh my god, I gotta keep it here if I want it to be in in frame. I apologize. Alright. It looks really goofy right now. Should I give him little black arms? No, you can't even see the arms in this picture of this hedgehog I have up. Cool. Okay. He looks like a weird sheep. That's my name. Weird sheep. I only ever conform to what's going on with the crowd, but nobody likes me because I'm so weird. I want to be a sheeple, but they won't let me. I'm too unique. Alright, cool. Ah! I'm dropping my stuff. And boop. Sorry, I'm just jamming out. This song's really cool. Baby Spock. I gotta rewatch the original series. I did this thing where every summer I would just rewatch Voyager. And I don't know why. My body would just say, it's time to rewatch Voyager. And I would go, yeah, you're right. It is time to rewatch Voyager. Because you know what? Spock's great and everything. But my favorite Vulcan is definitely Tuvok. Just, he's probably the best one. Or maybe I like him because he's the worst one. I don't know. It's the fact that you can tell, he says stuff like, I don't love my family, but you can tell that he cares for them so much, like they are everything to him. It's like Vulcans do not love. It's like, get out of here, dude. You love your family. They're your favorite thing. I think I need to bring his little quill down a little bit further. He looks kind of goofy. Oh, but Sonic did last week, or 2 weeks ago, huh? I'm going down for a drink. I'm getting this way done way faster. Maybe I just need to change up the way I talk. Oh, it's not gonna be faster. What am I saying? I still have to do his shoes. The shoes on Shadow are the big part. They repress their emotions. It's not that they don't have emotions. They repress them through meditation and just all their techniques that they've developed over the years. They have emotions. You can't tell me that Tuvok doesn't love his family because He do. His whole backstory is how he's extra feely. He's an extra feely Vulcan, and he was also like, I think it's a bunch of malarkey that we have to repress our emotions. And they're like, go see this guy. And he was like, okay. And then he saw the guy, and he was all better. They fixed him. And I was like, oh man, is that too much? It might be too much. But do I want him to look cuter than Sonic because I like him more than Sonic? That's the real question. Should I allow my bias to interfere with my art? I'm going to say yeah. Yeah, I should. You only live once. You only make a small sushi-looking hedgehog once. Here we go. No. This stuff sticks so much. What is this a remix of? Oh, Sonic Mania. My kids like that one. I don't play that one. I'll be real. I only kind of like the two-dimensional Sonics. They're okay. All right. Let's, oh, that's way rounder. All right, let's start chopping this guy up. Giving him little spikes. That's true. That's, whenever you do something that's unique and for yourself, you make it your own. And this part's really weird to me. Last time I did it wrong because I did it kind of along the, like it's kind of supposed to be more this way, and I did it along this. Hopefully this time I'll do it right. And I'm planning on doing a Silent Hill character for a video, and I'm not that big a Silent Hill fan, so I don't even know if I should do it, but I really liked the character. It's a really goofy monster. It's not all that scary. I played the game. There's a free Silent Hill game on the PlayStation 5, and it just wasn't a video game, and the story wasn't great. And it tackled some serious issues very poorly. I don't know. But I really liked the monster in it. So I'm probably going to do the monster for a long video here soon. I'm going to make a cast of these legs and probably cheat and use these legs. I don't know if that's really cheating, because they are mine after all. It's not like I'm borrowing somebody else's sculpt and casting it. Oh, hi Deathclaw. Thank you. Okay. I just thought, when I looked at it, it was like kind of going one way funky, and I'm like, oh. I don't have a better word to describe that besides one way funky. How's life on the ranch? How's the best life that you could possibly live going? I thought I lost a chicken today. I was so scared. She was just hanging out somewhere else. Yeah, I loved Underworld. I was huge into like the old, like the early 2000s vampire movies and werewolf movies, especially werewolf movies. Once they started making them like crazy looking and like I liked the lichens in the Underworld a lot. I think I've seen that movie Van Helsing like 6,000 times. I really liked that one as a kid. Oh, if you cut and pull up, it makes them stick out. Don't look me in the eye and tell me that when I do Amy Rose, she's going to be the best hedgehog that I do out of all of these. Because I am going to do Amy Rose eventually. I'm going to do all the teams from those games. Yeah, Van Helsing was super cool. I liked their Dracula a lot. My favorite Dracula is the one from Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night for Castlevania, but that one's really cool too. I think he was inspired by Gary Oldman, so I can't remember which came out first. It was probably Bram Stoker's, but yeah, we had really cool vampires before Twilight came along. I'm not going to credit Anne Rice all that much because she's kind of a freak, but hers were pretty cool too. This sounds right as hell. What is this from? Oh, Sonic Colors. I didn't play that. Oh, the mosquitoes are back in my house. I didn't play Sonic Colors. I played that night one and I watched 06. Lost Boys is rad too. I went on a trip one time to Santa Cruz. We went there pretty often, but we had a friend. It's like, we have to go to the boardwalk. He's like, we have to go. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, look, this is where Lost Boys was filmed. I'm like, yeah, dude, we live here. Like, we live in California. You could come here anytime to be like, this is where Lost Boys was filmed. It's like, I knew that. Oh. What would that entail? A memorial. I couldn't even, I mean, not to be insensitive to what you're going through. It's like, I can't even imagine making my family go through that. Get me cremated and then throw me in the bin. Like, everyone's like teaches their own, but like, I can't even imagine what that's like to plan something like that. My grandma's talking about moving out here, and she's got to grab my grandpa's ashes before she goes and get him a new plot out here. Hell yeah. Alright. He's all spiked up. There we go. That's a spiky guy. Alright. I'm about to do something really stupid. And that's make complicated shoes. Because I apparently hate myself. Well, that's no fun. I want life to be awesome for you. So, turn that around, Deathclaw. I was about to call you Jethclaw. Deathclaw Jedi Jethclaw. That's your name now. All right, I'm about to make some shoes. Oh man, the mosquitoes are biting. Excuse my itchiness. All right. Let's kind of try to plant them the same size as Sonic shoes. Oh no, I should have given him soap shoes. It's too late now. He's bigger. Your bias is showing. Alright, let's make him that size. Let's make little shoes. I'm gonna make them real little. Alright. Now I sound like a mosquito. My name Jeff. It's the worst thing. This is my friend Jeff Claw. You ever do that where your mouth won't do what your brain's telling it to do, and then the worst things come out of it? Where's my scissors? Alright, see. That's gonna be a little shoe. Oh, this is rad. This is Sonic Unleashed. I didn't play too much of this one either. I'm like, I love Sonic, and then I'm like, I haven't played any of these games. I do though. I do love this franchise. I think it's fantastic. Sega hit it out of the park. It's appealing to both children and adult autistic people like myself. And I've been both of those things, so I'll let you know right now. Sonic is the best. I don't like Sonic himself, though. That's like, he's not my guy. I like all the other characters. I like Tails, and I like Shadow, and Knuckles, and T-Cow, and all... Amy's alright. Rouge the Bat was like one of my favorites. When I was a kid, I was like, her thing with the echidna Knuckles. I was like, that's the spiciest thing of all time. It's like a will they, won't they. And then I played Resident Evil 2 and they did the same thing, and I'm like, oh, Ada! Ada is just Rouge the Bat. Ada is Capcom's Rouge the Bat. Oh, that's kind of cool. Never mind. I don't have any. I'm not in a place with my brothers where I can discuss those kinds of things. What do you? Hey man, I respect. They're gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be like, I respect you. I'm just gonna send a dog to pee on your grave. I don't know. Am I gonna make Annie Oakley? I actually am contractually obligated to make more of these. I don't know if they'll all be cowboys and cowgirls, but I'll tell you here. I'm not gonna put it in my video, but it is based off of my daughter. I did use her hair for it, so I'm kind of. I usually think that like like hair necklaces and like putting hair in lockets, that stuff's usually pretty creepy to me, but I thought that would be kind of cool to have something like that. And so that's what I did. And I'm probably gonna do 5 more for all of the other ones I have. So my son usually likes cowboy stuff, but I asked him and he didn't answer me. And then when I asked him again, he said, my husband just went, no, he wants to be the clown. Because one time we took him to a kid's circus and he wanted to be the cowboy. And he went up and the cowboy role was already taken. So the guy's like, oh, I'll make you a clown. And he started crying. He's like, I don't want to be the clown. The guy's like, okay, go back to your parents. And he came over crying. He's like, I wanted to be the cowboy, but he turned me into a clown. And I'm like, damn, dude, that's the story of my life, really. Everybody wants to be the cowboy, but they turn you into a clown, dude. I'm sorry, it's life. This is growing up. So I don't know if you want to be a cowboy. I'm definitely going to turn my twins into space cadets, I think, because they're basically in their own world all the time. And I'm constantly using twin stars, the Sanrio characters, to represent them in little ways in my life. So I think they just figured out that they're not the same person. Oh, I need to cut this down. So yeah, we say that a lot when life gets us down. I wanted to be the cowboy, but tried to turn me into a clown. That's life, kiddo. They will try to turn you into a clown. I'm still making a shoe, I swear. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. You know, I was like, oh, this guy's almost done. And I remembered he has really complicated shoes. And I was like, oh, nope. Hey, no, yeah. Look, try telling him that. He didn't want to be a clown, okay? He wanted to be the cowboy. I made a mistake of letting him watch me play Red Dead Redemption, and oh boy. He just thought that was the coolest thing. He loves Cowboys versus... He actually, he had a really conflicting... We don't celebrate Halloween, we just cosplay. So he had a really conflicting identity crisis because he likes the whole Cowboys versus Indians thing. And then we had to inform him, dude, you're half native. He was like, what? What do you mean? It's like, you're the Indian, dude. Yeah, it's hard because I like spaghetti westerns, and those can get quite graphic. Excuse me while I drink. Those can get quite graphic, and he wants to watch them with me, and it's like, I kind of can't let you. There's just some stuff. I remember when I was a kid, my dad would just be like, oh, there's a booby. Turn that way. But if he wanted to watch a movie, he'd just watch it. He didn't care. He did care about the swearing, though. Oh my gosh. He had a thing about swearing. It was so funny. He didn't even like fart. We couldn't say crap for a long time. He finally was okay with crap. Yeah, they are too cool. I'm gonna have to try again with the good, the bad, and the ugly, maybe. I don't know. I think he fell asleep while I was watching it. I hope he doesn't grow out of it. I hope he grows into it. We have farm animals that he needs to be cowboying about. He's actually really good about that. Yesterday, my kids drained the duck pond without asking, without me having to ask them. And then my 5-year-old went and filled it when they got distracted. So I'm really excited about... Can you see this mosquito? This guy. This guy right here. He's trying to get my little hand. But, oh, wait, I put that on. No! I put it on upside down. Oh, yeah, I hope so. He's starting to show his autism a little bit. He had one of those you can't talk to them meltdowns the other day. And he doesn't usually get those. He's usually a pretty chill kid. But I forgot that he's kind of showing signs of having autism, and it's not that I'm trying to ignore it. I'm just trying to let it, like, I'm not trying to force him to be one thing, right? I'm not trying to say, oh, you have this thing. I'm just watching it, you know? And he seems to be functioning, so I'm trying not to overreact and just say everything is autism, right? But he did have a little bit of a meltdown the other day, and it's like, I hope you grow out of that. I'm doing all of this in front. This looks like a Gundam head. A really goofy Gundam. It's me, the goofy Gundam. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what it was like being a kid. He does this weird thing where that I used to do as a kid. I never taught him this. No one ever taught him this, but he used to, when cars went by, he would run and he would hide and wait for them to go by. And then once they went by, he'd go about his merry way. But it's like, I used to do that. And I never knew why. And when I asked him why he did it, he didn't know why either. But now that we live close to like a really busy street, he turned it into a game. He'll yell out dragon and all the kids run away from the street if they see a car, which is really cool. I like that. That's probably my favorite thing that they've done. Fabulous. I wish that was a little sharper. I really wish I didn't mess that up, but that's fine. That's one heck of a heel. Oh, is it gonna? Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't think I ever grew out of existential stuff. I'm still like wondering, who am I? What am I? But that's mostly just because I've been quoting Neil Breen. The Breen Machine. Alright. This shoe is almost done. I just need to put... I have yellow. Yeah, I have yellow. I bought colors this time instead of mixing them. And I don't know if I like the textures, if I'm being 100%. Yeah. Hide from the car. That is potential danger. I hate having to think about all this stuff that could happen to them. It's like, I just want them to go play outside, but then I'm like, why don't you never ever play outside ever again? It is a little better now that we're out in the country and, you know, we're not near a lot of busy streets, and I can kind of trust that they'll be okay if I can't see them for 2 seconds. I should have given him the soap shoes. Sonic, that is. I like that. That's cute. Alright, I'm gonna give him a little ring. And then when I paint everything, I'm gonna paint it gold. Wait, did I grab my gold paint? I did not. Now I gotta go get my gold ring. I'm actually going... I think I am doing this one faster than I did Sonic. Because Sonic... Maybe it's because I didn't have any idea what I was doing. But I feel like I'm at the 45 mark. And I don't think I got Sonic done until like the 2-hour mark, which is where I usually cut stuff off. That is bright. Am I going to be able to paint that gold? Should I just use white? I think I'll just use white. That would be sick. They would love that. We're gonna get some critters soon. I'd like to get a cow, but we're probably not. I don't know. We're looking at goats. We have to build a fence. And once we build that fence, I'm gonna get my Pyrenees. I love Pyrenees. They're so sweet. And I found out that I had a Pyrenees and I let him go to other people's houses, and I found out you're not supposed to let them leave your property. They should know that a world exists outside your property. And I was like, oh man, I really messed that one up. Poor guy. He scared the neighborhood. He'd get out all the time because no matter what I did, he'd break the fence. I had to chain him down. And then I was like, well, now I'm a bad person because I had work. And then he got parvo. I gave him the shots and everything, but he got parvo. He was a good dog. His name was Kingsley. All right, that's going to be gold eventually. Let me just tell you this is a depressing story about my dog dying and then go, that's going to be gold, baby. I'm kind of over it now, you know. There's not much you can do, so. I used to blame myself a lot, like there's more I could have done. I could have gotten different shots at a different location. It's like, no. It's not much you can do in this life. To protect an animal with a disease like that. Does it look goofy? She looks a little goofy. Oh, you know what? I should have made that black. I'll paint on black and red. I'm gonna make his body, because I don't do both sides of the shoes because I'm not, like, they're just showing one side. They're supposed to be like tucked under, right? So he's kind of goofy looking, but I like him. All right. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a prop in the back though, like a little leg so that he can sit up more. There we go. He's around looking. Yeah, cats should. You hear that? You hear that? EQ's cat has a job. What do you guys have? Full bellies and no lives. That's what you have. We brought that other cat in and she's just cute. She doesn't do anything. At least my orange boy is a mouser. This new girl, I don't know. She just hisses at the dog and looks cute sometimes. My dog does a pretty good job of keeping the squirrels out. Oh, hold on, stretching back. I don't see arms on this little guy, but I might just put arms on this little guy because it'll look cute and not so amorphous. You know what I found out the other day? I felt really stupid because my daughter asked me to spell the word metaphor. No, she asked me to spell the word metamorphosis. I'm stupid. That's the whole point of the story. And I couldn't spell the word metamorphosis. because I got messed up on, I think I got messed up on the Morphus. And I was like, well, wait, hold on. What does it mean? Because I was like, so morph is like changing, right? Like, I'm like, so what's meta? And I had to look it up, and the meta part is the changing part. Morphing is the shape. So whenever the Power Rangers yell, it's morphin' time, they're yelling it's shape time, and now I'm really upset. I lost sleep over this. Okay, I have 2 big pecan trees, and I don't have a problem with them stealing the pecans because we had a windstorm the other day, and they're like bullets when they come off those trees. They were just landing on my head, and I was in pain, and I was like, this isn't what I wanted pecans for. This isn't what I signed up for. All right, I have this brush. I'm going to destroy all my brushes. This is ridiculous. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, hell yeah. This is a good song. I like these little remixes. Too big for a single cow ranch. Wait, do you have all of these cows? Are you like one of those chicken people that collects cows instead of chickens? Because my husband tried to pull that on me. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Hold on, I'm snipping down a paintbrush because I don't have anything thin enough right now. I don't know where all my paintbrushes went. We've got kids in the house, okay? Things disappear. Oh, I was like, do you have all of these? That's because that's red. My mom keeps telling me that she could never do it. She could never kill an animal for its meat, even though she eats meat and she loves meat. Lamb is her favorite, but lamb are also like her favorite animals, so she's in a state of conflict. Anyway, I told her it's really easy. You just hold them down, but whatever. But but that was something she said. She's like, I couldn't keep a cow for meat, just for milk. And I'm like, you live in some sort of weird ideal world. And it's beautiful, and I want to live there too. But man, beef tastes delicious. Angus, okay. Wait, and you said Angus are fence crawlers. Oh man. So do Angus make more money, or are they easier to take care of? Why'd you just switch to mainly Angus? Sorry, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get like a I need to buy more brushes again. Because I did want a milk cow, but I don't know anymore. Okay, so EQ coming in with the facts. Why do you know as much, that much too? I'm realizing I know nothing about cows. It sounds like that. Oh no, it's not. Hold on. Oh no, my red's being stupid. That's not bueno. Oh, it's all dry. Oh, yeah, okay, because I always like, you know, Carl's Jr. always did that. We were made with Angus beef, and I was like, this tastes like a burger to me. And I get it, I'm not a foodie, I don't have a palate, but like, I always thought that was funny. Oh, okay. Okay, so everyone knows about ranches but me. I got it. I see how it is. All right. I'm gonna like. I feel like I should. Oh no, he's sticking to the. What is this song? Oh, I didn't play colors. This is not my vibe at all. Oh, howdy, Zozo. I didn't see you there. Zozo, don't tell me you also own a ranch. Or you know someone who owns a ranch. All right, Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's do this. I'm gonna put down some aggressive colors. So don't tell me you know someone who also owns a ranch. Here we go. I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. Wow, see, I knew it. No, I knew there was nothing special about Angus. I hope you're eating Angus, EQ. As you know, it's the superior beef. You take care of yourself. Oh, Lord. And thank you for showing up. You're the best. Whee. This isn't going too bad. This is kind of nice, actually. I just have Shadow Sonic music playing. I should be having Shadow music playing. I like Shadow the Hedgehog music. I'm gonna paint his butt. Butt. Wee. The highest quality ramen. Got that Wagyu. I've also had Wagyu. I don't, my brother insisted we had to try Wagyu, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm down for a cheap joke. Norm Macdonald is my favorite comedian. That brother could tell a bad joke like nobody's business and make it funny. Ew! I don't eat arachnids. Spiders are gross. I'm told tarantula is pretty tasty, though. I don't know. I'd never try it. There are people who just like straight up pull them from the trees and throw them on the grill, and it's like, dude, camel spider barbecue. Exactly, dude. I ain't about that life. Oh, I fudged up. That's fine. Let's just do that. Happy little accidents, man. That's what Bob Ross teaches us. Of course, he didn't do funny caricatures of Shadow the Hedgehog and his friends, but you get the idea. I wish I had my Bob. I did a... Oh, no, I spilled my beer. I did a Bob Ross. Oh, no. His ear. Be right back. I gotta get a towel. This floor is uneven because the guy who sold it to us didn't tell us that. And that's gonna spill all the way down to there. That liquid's just gonna go. You gotta keep going. Where's the towel? There we go. That's why whenever I walk anywhere, it's like bumps the whole thing. Alright. Whee! Back to painting Shadow the Hedgehog. To painting Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, those spikes are way better, man. I don't know if I like how I'm doing his little face, though. Oh! Yeah, my dad used to do that. My brother bought us all airsoft guns one year. And he used to just go out and kill all the black widows with his airsoft gun. Because they'd just be sitting in their little webs, minding their own damn business. And he'd go and shoot them, and one time he shot it, and its body just went splat up against the wall, and its legs were still in the web. Oh, I keep messing up that ear. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna blend that a little bit, I think. It's too much black. Maybe it isn't. Where were you where there were so many camel spiders? Oh God, that sounds like a karaoke experience. I can't stand public karaoke. Oh! That's kind of an obvious answer, isn't it? Iraq. Okay, Zozo. You do what you need to do, dude. Oh my God. I feel like this is going poorly. Nose needs to be a little sharper. It's a good thing it's time for my break. I could step back and kind of see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, like adding way too much paint. Yeah, adding way too much paint because there's got to be a big red streak right there. And then shoot. Wait, before I adjust anything on that white, let me make sure. Okie dokie. Whatever you say, Zozo. Okay. I'm gonna kind of turn his head this way. Here we go. Good lord, where else would you find camel spiders? Ugh. Yeah, he's doing alright. He's coming out okay. Do I have him right where the chat is? I keep forgetting. That's the one thing is like I like to hold things in my hands when I work on them. So that never happened. You didn't see that. So it's very difficult for me. All right. I'm going to take my little outdoor break. I think I'm going to change my profile picture. Probably of me floating in the tea in my intro videos. Kuwait! Okay, well, you've now named the two places I'll never visit. And it's not that I don't like spiders. Spiders are super rad. I like the spiders. But, just don't want them touching me. I don't want them thinking about me, thinking about them. It's just not something... Oh, there's only 2 beers left. This is a conundrum. You know what that means. Commander. Ah, who stacked all this stuff on top of the fridge? This is all gonna fall. How am I supposed to take my break if I can't have a drink and I can't have... Oh, Lord. Why is all this stuff up here? Jeff Claw, don't ever tell your kids to put stuff away. So apparently that means put everything on top of the fridge. Alright, Hello Kitty. Go on, you dude. Oh, my guinea is yelling. That means it's telling everyone to get in the house because we're going to bed. Now the question is, do I take some white clay and try... I should have incorporated it earlier then. I don't know. My chickens make really cute noises. We have a neighbor and they own the bean field next to us, and they don't live in town. They just rent it out, and my chickens keep going in there, and whenever I'm like, oh no, my chickens are all missing, I'll just see them coming out of there like little, I don't even know how to describe it. You know, like those scenes in like Vietnam movies where they're coming out of the trees, it's like that. It's like, oh, the trees are talking. No, the bean sprouts are clucking. Ugh. If anyone ever thinks about getting a chicken, I would say get a duck instead. Get ducks. Ducks are cool. They're kind of fading out. I noticed a bunch of cicadas hatched, and my kids found all their little shells all over the trees. I have a cicada collection in my house now, but I was noticing a bunch of cicadas having a hard time flying, and I think they all just hatched and they're They were sticking around for a while and they're kind of slowing down. There's crickets. Yeah, we get frogs and crickets, but yeah, the cicadas are slowing down. Howdy, Zozo. Yeah, and I think our last firefly finally gave up. There was only one flying around here. Summers here are really cool. Not cold, but like they're really neat. I'd never seen a firefly before coming to Arkansas. I agree. Cicadas are way better than crickets. A lot of people are like, that's annoying. They just scream. And it's like, yeah, but at least they don't come into your house and try to attack your eyeballs. Like a bunch of crickets is okay. A singular cricket, get him out of here. Throw him out in the cold. Don't give him his jacket. I don't want him around. Oh, you're still working on your ball gown? How's that going? How's your ball gown, Zozo? Almost done? Mm. Yeah, I'm thinking about sewing here soon. I've had this ball jointed doll that I've been meaning to customize for over a year now. And I think I'm finally gonna do it for a video. But then the kids lost the S hook that connects the neck, so I gotta get a new S hook. I don't have any wire that's that strong, durable. Why aren't you guys in your house yet? You should be going to bed. It's like having a bunch of raptors running around. That's what it's more like. It's more like Jurassic Park. It's nothing like Vietnam. What am I saying? I wasn't even there. I was at Jurassic Park. We had a pirated copy that my brother got us. It was on a Kodak VHS tape, and we watched the crap out of that. Wonder if that's still alive. It's probably not. Vinegar syndrome and all that. VHSs melt. Everything melts. You even got to be careful what kind of figurines you buy. I bought my mom, I think it was for Christmas one year, bought me a whole pack. Not a whole pack. I didn't get Chris, but she bought me Jill and the zombie from Resident Evil, the GameCube remake. I love the shit out of those things. All right, Zozo, take care of yourself, dude. And if you come back, still take care of yourself. I don't know what the Mena area is. We haven't even been, well, yeah, we haven't been here 6 months. We're practically in Missouri. Not to dox myself, but um, we're kind of in one of those situations where there's nothing here, but if we drive 2 hours this way, 2 hours that way, there's lots of stuff. And that's basically where I was in California. It's like we lived in a commuter town, so you could get to the beach in a couple hours. You could get to LA maybe 6. You know, Yosemite was right over there. We're in the middle of everything. We went to Yosemite a lot. My dad's always, okay, Zozo. You're all over the place tonight. um, my dad was really into mountain climbing, so he always tried to get us on hikes and stuff to appreciate nature. And I mean, I do. It's like kids are like, there's bugs all over our plants. They're eating our fruit. And it's like, hey man, if the bugs are eating our fruit, that means it's edible. That's good. It's like, gotta appreciate what they're telling you. They're telling you that this is something that you can digest in your system. They're breeding plants so that bugs can't eat them, and it's like, oh, then can I eat it? I don't know about that. Oh, I used to have a job. I worked at a fruit stand slash rest stop, truck stop, and it was one of those places that's like, it was run by a family, so they're like, we're all family here. And they did not treat us like family. They treated us like employees, so I don't know about that. Hold up. I'm done taking my break. But yeah, that place sucked. We had peacocks everywhere. Oh, bars are cool, I guess. I've only been to like a couple. I'm not a goer outer type of person. But yeah, we had peacocks there and we had 2 white ones and Mina. Oh yeah, no, everyone mispronounces everything here. There's this place called McDougal. It's Mick, MC. They call it MacDougal. I'm like, that's not right. The Current River. They call it Kern River. Oh, that's cool, Zozo. That's a pretty rad job to have, actually. My mom used to do that. What the hell is that? Hold on. What is it, Lando? It's a coon? Hold on. I might need to get the BB gun really quick. It's always exciting in my place. There's also been a wild pack of dogs coming through here, so. What'd you get? What'd you get? What is it? If it's just a cat, I'm gonna laugh at you. Get him, get him, get him. It's a raccoon. I beg your pardon. I got a flat tire and I need to put a new tire on my roof. Yeah, bar fights. Let's go. I was in a motorcycle club and I didn't see one bar fight. That's a joke. They're a bunch of Christians. It's not. It's a Christian motorcycle group. We mostly just fed the homeless. Bunch of old dudes who just wanted to give back to the community in their older years. My husband was vice president because he was the only one who could really do anything. Messy. Did someone go in a ambulance? Hold on, putting the plug in my phone. And I'm doing a little burp. Oh wait, and then I'll be right back because I gotta get my gold paint. Woo! Oh, you're not gonna believe this. I put my paintbrush down somewhere and now it's missing. I don't know where it is. And now I'm going to baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Lando, leave her alone. She didn't like you. She didn't like you, Lando. Alright, found my gold paint, found my paintbrush. I do remember that. Yeah, my brother lives more towards where your mom's from. We tried to go over there, but the house everywhere near Oklahoma is really expensive right now. And I do eventually want to take my kids to Graceland, so that's kind of the trade there. Oh, my thing broke off. Dear. Yeah, everything's kind of a little bit. I mean, how I don't know how I'm supposed to like I can't judge. This is the way that people have lived here longer than this is how they talk. I just got here. I don't know, man. Yeah, everything's just weird. All right. Whee! Oh, he's kind of stuck. There we go. Yeah, you know what? I thought I was going to be able to pump this out really fast, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Come on, focus, camera, focus. I believe in you. I've dropped this phone so many times, it probably doesn't even know how. Come on. Yeah, it's. You have a great view of Ace Attorney, though. Yeah, I'm terrified of my kids talking that way. Like, no judgment, but also super judgment. Like, my 5-year-old's already saying burrito. I'm like, dude, no, no, no. I will teach you transatlantic diction if I have to. Don't talk like this. Oh no, I got gold in the paint and the It's kind of a nice thing about this paint is you can just kind of scrape stuff off. I don't know though. My niece doesn't have an accent really. I've talked to her a little bit. She doesn't. Her mom's from Arkansas, and she doesn't really have one. There we go. That's better focus. Well, that's not good. That had to be a little scary. Did you stab him with a stiletto? Zozo. Zozo, did you stab him with. Zozo, did you start the bar fight? I knew it. I knew I knew you'd try to stab him with a heel is not a weapon, Zozo. What do you do if it breaks? You gonna replace it? You gonna fix it? Alright, there we go. That's a little messy, so. Oh, that's why. Okay. These. Yeah, no, I got that should be what I do, just teach him a transatlantic accent. And then people really won't know what they're saying. We had a. Why does Tony know what it means to be a real lady? Jeff Claude, don't encourage this. Don't encourage this. This is how assault charges happen. Come on, guys. I just want y'all to be safe out there. Next thing I know, you're weaponizing your cows somehow. Hey, did you have consent? All right, that's turning out okay. I have so much love for this little guy, and I feel like I can't show it properly. Oh, come on. You can't do that to a man's masculinity. I believe that. Attack cow, get out of here. Cows can be kind of scary. Oh, this paint is not. Oh, you know what I have? My purse is a weapon. Y'all just need to buy guns like regular people. Good lord. Rocks in your purse. But like just rocks? Do you have other things? What did you put your phone in your purse? Hold on, I'm getting some red paint. Ah, all over myself. That's what I'm getting, this red paint. You have to pick one. You can pick the pretty rocks or you can pick a brick. You can't have both. What is it, baby? I hate this cat. She's so pretty. She looks like my grandfather's cat that he had, and that makes me think of my grandpa, and I get kind of sad. I miss him. I'm gonna do a project soon, and I'm gonna pull out my airbrush, and he built the air compressor for that, so I hope I do it justice. All right, should I just do the tips? I might just do the tips. Good lord, this is gonna take all night. Just purple lipstick and a brick? What is this? What are you telling me right now, Zozo? Don't do it. They'll resent you for the rest of their lives. I wish this would focus. Because I'm doing some pretty profound things here, and people need to see it. No! Get back here. I don't trust you. Wait, if I just like quickly drag this, will it like nope. Oh, I'm gonna stick. I want things to work like they do in the computers. I don't want that. I don't know why I'm saying that. This again. I had a little blue hedgehog that my uncle won for me. I think we went to Six Flags together. Oh. Oh, I just unlocked a memory that I'm not going to share. Whoops. That's why we went to Six Flags. Okay. That was weird. Sorry about that. Don't all lipsticks stain? Isn't that like kind of what they do? Isn't that how cheating husbands get caught all the time? That's how it happens in the movies. They have the lipstick stains. There we go. That's Shadow the Hedgehog. That's a lot better. Look at with the red. It looks good. Yay! Okay, and I'll be able to do Omega real fast, I think. Oh, wait. Whoops. Awesome. I said some things. I'll be able to do Omega real fast, like everyone's supposed to know what the heck that is. Wait, I had a. Oh, here it is. Whee! I'm gonna paint with pens because I don't have a small enough thingy to thing the thing around. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. E123 Omega, baby. The rapper. That's E40. That was a joke. I'm sorry. He's from the area where my husband's family grew up. In the Bay Area. So they're all E40's cool. E40's this. I think E40's pretty neat. Okay. Yeah, bless Jeff. Mess that up. Yeah, bless Jeff Claw. Oh no, Cat, you can't come up here. Take care. Thanks for so much for coming. Get off my laptop. Okay. Oh man. Here we go. It's just you and me, Zozo. It says there's 5 people watching, but it's just you and me, Zozo. Even though you're not gonna see this side, I think I'm still gonna paint it. Eh. My name's Jeeves Claw. Hell yeah. I'll see you when I see you, Deathclaw, which would probably be on Discord. So, you know. Take care, friendo. He looks like Rufio from Hook. I'm gonna try to like move his little foot down. Is this Owl Lights? I don't know what this is. Lost World. Oh, I haven't played this one either. I say I'm a Sonic fan and I haven't played all these games. Okay. I think I peeled off some of Shadow's paint. Oh, sick. I love Gyara makeup. I don't know why it makes me so happy to see it. Though they are having a weird time right now. There's a lot of single Gyaru moms out in Japan that are like, we need welfare. And then the welfare agents will be like, yo, dog, you are spending lots of money on like hair and makeup and nails and stuff. You don't need no welfare. And they'll be like, no, I need the welfare for my children. It's like, oh, I don't know about that, dude. I think you have to pick one at that point. All right. Whoa! Haru, you scared me. God, you were so much smaller than him, Charmy. Yeah. I love you, Haru. That's my cat. Okay, so I'm not being insensitive. It is weird. All right, how am I going to turn E40 into a toaster? I'm under the impression that all robots are toasters. Okay, how am I going to do this? All right, hold on. I'm planning it. I'm planning it. I'm thinking it out. I'm thinking it out. I got this. I got this. I need black. And then I'll need the red. Anyway, Shadow's done. This is a sweepy little Shadow. I'm probably going to paint his arm a little bit more though, but actually I can do that right now. Did you know that Van Gogh used to lick his paintbrushes to get the paint off? And that most paints contain a lot of goddamn poison in them? That's probably why the dude had so much gosh darn depression. What is this a remix of? Sonic Generations. Oh, I didn't... Oh! I gotta finish this. I have the one that they released that's Shadow and Sonic. Yeah. Okay, so the next guy I'm gonna make a toaster because... That's the most realistic. Oh, I can make him a Roomba too, though. Roombas are robots. Should I make him a Roomba or a toaster? No, toaster. Toaster is the... If you ever watch Star Trek, that's what they call Data. I already had some black. It's kind of dry, though. That's my bad. What a wasteful person I am. All right. So I'm going to make this shape. Let me just Google toaster real quick. Toaster. I hope people... That means I'm not going to have time until next week, though, to do Rouge the Bat. She's probably going to take a long time, though, so that's fine. Well, thank you, Zozo. I think they're cute, too. I'm really excited about them, actually. Not usually. No. I'm going to keep this cracked screen until I can not keep this cracked screen anymore. That's how I live my life. I one time had a phone charger that was so bad. Like the port for the charger was like, you had to have it at the right angle, right? And so I just left it like that for a long time. And then I found out I was pregnant and I had to call a midwife. And I was like, you know what? Forget this. I need a new phone in case something happens. That was about the only time I did anything about it. Now I need red. I'm kind of glad I bought the pre-made red and the pre-made black and everything. This is kind of easier. I should probably, actually, and this one kind of like with the, I'm getting used to the texture. It's nice. I can't afford to do that. Things cost money, Zozo. You know what? In my new video, I forgot to add links, and I need to do that. Because I was inspired by a video. So I've got to put the link to that video in my new one. I don't think I did anything. I don't like adding descriptions to videos, man. All right. Here we go. Gonna do the cut. Whee. Ah! Lost a piece of that. I see hearts. Those are my favorite things. I'm standing. Yeah, no, and that's cool. I have a switch that it's all busted, and I need to get it fixed, and I just won't send it in. I wish I could do hearts back. That would be fun. This is the whitest toaster I've ever seen in my life. Oh boy, it even looks even worse from the top. No! Charmy, stop it! Charmy, you can't be up there, baby. My cat. She doesn't understand boundaries right now. Like my orange boy, he knows what's what, where's who, what we're doing. But Charmy's just like, well, I can jump on everything here. And I'm like, dude, there's spaces that are specifically for cats, and you need to go in those spaces. What songs do you know? 80s stuff is always gonna just, everyone likes music from the 80s. I know I like stuff from the 80s. Yeah, you know, and then it's, you know, well, here's my issue is I don't really know what's popular with people nowadays. So you can give me a list and I'll be like, do this, but I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't know what people like nowadays. Does it look like a toaster? It doesn't look like a toaster yet. Gabby's dollhouse ass attitude. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow on the bottom to like incorporate all of Omega's colors. I really need to start adding hashtags to this stuff so people can know it's like, yo, dude, I'm doing Sonic right now, so you should come hang out. I'm actually going to be doing this for a while. I have 2 more teams to do after I finish this one. I have Team Chaotix and Team Rose to do. Hi, baby. Hi. Don't fight. Don't fight. Sorry, my cats are being really cute. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous how cute you are. You're so pretty. Everyone loves you, Charmy. You're the best. Or wait, no, you're the best. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Everyone loves you as well, Haru. Alright. That's kind of sick. Oh no, I'm getting all low energy. I've been doing this for too long. That's why I only stream about 2 hours as I start to lose that energy. This is why they let you rest and give you lunch breaks in regular jobs. Alright, I think how I'll do this is I'm gonna put Little Lonely Man, I See Red, I Shall Keep It, Hollywood Dead. Dang, I don't know any of those songs. Who are all these songs by? That's how old I am. I don't know any of these songs, dearie. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of. Should I put the. Yeah, I'll put the slots for the toaster. That looks super even and super cool, and it looks exactly like a toaster that was made in a factory, and not like this was carved out of some crap in my living room. This song's right as hell. Sonic 3D Blast. I didn't play this one either. I'm not a good Sonic fan. Terrible Sonic fan. Like I said, man, when all else fails, just do 80 songs. Or do a song you wrote. I don't know. You might want to wait to do that. How long have you had this job? Oh my god, all my black is drying out. This isn't good. I've made a mistake. Ah! Where did it go? Oh, I know Jane at Lunch. I don't know. Well, I do know Mumford & Sons. I don't know any other songs. It's too long. Oh, gross. What did I do? Oh no. I got some blood. I did that thing I do. This sounds red as hell. Oh my god. No, don't change it. Oh, no. That's good. I like when mellow. Let's say if you gotta build a repertoire before you start doing stuff that you wrote. You gotta have a little bit of an audience. You dig? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to finish this damn toaster before I have to go. This is ridiculous. Oh, whoops. Oh, you're gonna have to. You're legally required to send me links to stuff you post. If you have stuff up on YouTube, I can use it in my shorts. I'd like to do that. I know some fellers who are like, here's my music, and I'm like, let me use it in my shorts. I don't know what happened though. YouTube's just decided, hey, you know what? We don't want you to get 1,000 views on your videos anymore. And I'm like, you know what? That's probably my fault. Don't know what I did wrong, but there's obviously something I did wrong. I hardly ever do good or right. I'm sorry. That's too stupid. Oh my god. Welcome back. Yeah, no, there's you get the occasional. You get the occasional. Yeah, I do that. If I look at my art. Oh god. If I look at my art too much, it sucks. Oh god, this is so dumb. So, do you understand why I'm laughing? Because if not, I could explain. Ugh. Also, did I already say welcome back? Okay. there's a Sonic game where they you get to play 4 different storylines, and it's with 4 different teams of characters, and it's called Sonic Heroes. And one of the teams is Team Dark, and it has Shadow the Hedgehog in it, and it's got Rouge the Bat, and it's got a robot called Omega. And I've made him into a toaster. He's actually got a pretty interesting storyline. He gains sentience. He gains sentience and realizes that he wants to free his brethren in Sonic Adventure 2, and he wants to free his brethren, but realizes that they have not gained sentience. Eventually, his whole mission becomes kind of moot because they can't become what he's become. So he becomes very like the loneliest robot, and it's very sad. And we're back at it with the. I don't see. I'm having a hard time because when I look at that, I see Vietnamese, and I don't know if that's right. I feel like that's racist to say. So yeah, this robot has one of the most interesting stories in the game, and I'm reducing him down to a mere toaster. It's kind of rude. I think it's Vietnamese. I don't know. Oh my god, he's so cute. Hold on, let me get my let me spill my drink again. God darn it! Mm. Oh no. Son of a gun. I'm out here laughing myself about a gosh darn toaster and spilling my drink all over the place like some sort of alcoholic. It was me. I started the bar fight. Hi, Charlie. All right. Hold on. I'm just getting my silver paint and I'm gonna put it anywhere on my. You want to see how fucking this is what my palette looks like. It's a Korean side dish and it's messy as heck. I wish I had a. Whoops! Dropping paint everywhere. Yeah, I gotta clean that. That's not for paint. That's for food. Actually, this might not even. Yeah, this isn't even a side dish. This is it's a lid to a rice bowl. Do you know oh my rose, yeah my rose minya. That's a Russian. I think I'm. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I like Russian music. I don't like Bolsheviks, but I like their Bolshevik music. It's conflicting because I don't like communists, but I like their communist music. I think some of the best music came out of communist Russia. The Soviets did an amazing job writing music. Wish this would focus. I'm doing some really intricate stuff here. I'm not. It's not that important. How do I get it to focus on what I'm doing? Well, how drunk was she? Because that could either be really touching or pretty normal in a bar. You get me drunk enough, I'll cry about anything. Oh, No! She was actually crying then. Don't we all have family issues, though? My great grandma was in a mental institution. I don't know what for. Probably just, the usual postpartum depression. Oh, man. So you purposely made her cry. Is that assault? Can that be considered assault? Intentionally inflicting emotional distress? Could she sue you? I gotta clean that up. That's messy. Oh, God. That's terrible. That's a nightmare. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Well, shoot. Is this a new job or an older job? This singing thing. This singing thing. This the singing job. Like, how long have you been doing it? How long have you been doing the bar thing? Oh, wow. It's a pretty long time. So you must enjoy it. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Being less talkative. Oh, shoot. I'm at the 2 hour mark. I need to wrap it up. Well, gosh darn. We've got 2 team members out of 3 done tonight. Oh, hey, Q. I was just about to take off. I got I got this toaster done. And next week I'm doing a bat. So actually it might take longer because I do have to make a tree for her to hang on. I'm probably going to make a tree from Pumpkin Hill, I think. My dog's about to knock over my laptop. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for showing up. I really appreciate it every time. It's so nice to have you guys here. Y'all are just the coolest. I love hearing your stories. And I'll see you next week. Maybe, if you're free. You don't have to come. It's up to you. Anyway. And yeah, I'll be here next week. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Yes. I'll give you an email over Instagram that you can use. Take care. Bye.